Good day, everybody. So in this video, we are going to talk about alternative and complementary therapy. These alternative and complementary therapies got an increasing attention towards healthcare, offering our patients additional options beyond conventional medical treatments. Studies have shown that a significant portion of the population uses these therapies to support health, manage symptoms, or import overall well-being. However, despite their popularity, many healthcare providers, including us, may have limited knowledge about these modalities. So, understanding alternative and complementary therapies is very important for us nurses because it will enable holistic, patient-centered care. It will also help us provide accurate information, assess for safety concerns, and integrate these therapies thoughtfully with evidence-based conventional care. So this lecture aims to explore the key concepts of alternative and complementary therapies as presented and discussed in our official textbook Brunner and Sudart, using their framework for nursing practice. The goal is to equip us nurses with foundational knowledge to better support patients in making informed choices and to foster a comprehensive approach to health promotion and symptom management. Therefore, by the end of this session, you should be able to recognize the types of alternative therapies, understand their roles in patient care, and apply principles for safe and effective nursing interventions. Okay. In nursing care, today, we may encounter situations where we need to integrate both scientific advances and holistic understanding of health. It requires critical, creative, and compassionate thinking to assist patients to adapt in healthy lifestyles and therapies. There is an emphasis also that should be given in physiological, psychosocial, and cultural contexts in care, including integrative approaches. Alternative and complementary therapies have become an important component of holistic nursing care because many patients seek these options to enhance their health or manage illness alongside conventional medicine. There is an emphasis in integrating these therapies safely and effectively within the nursing role. Nursing today requires us a comprehensive understanding of not just biomedical treatments, but also the psychosocial, cultural, and holistic dimensions of health. This includes acknowledging contemporary therapies such as mind, body, practices, biologically based therapies like herbal supplements, manipulative methods, and energy therapies. So there is a need for us nurses also to critically evaluate these therapies based on scientific evidence and patient safety. Though many complementary approaches may improve quality of life, symptom control, or emotional well-being, they still do not replace conventional treatments for serious illness. So it is very important to educate patients, ensuring communication with the healthcare team, and documenting the use of complementary and alternative management to prevent adverse interactions. So conceptually, we need to situate complementary therapies within the broader nursing process, linking our nursing diagnosis, interventions, and expected outcome to both conventional and complementary care. This integration will support a patient-centered approach that considers individual preferences, their cultural context, and holistic health needs. Ultimately, we can advocate to combine expert clinical knowledge with empathy and open-mindedness to optimize patient outcomes in integrative healthcare settings. This prepares us to support informed patient choices, promote safe use of therapies, and contribute to evolving healthcare environments that increasingly recognize complementary approaches. So I want everyone to study and read about the different alternative and complementary therapies within the boundaries of nursing practice to help in promoting better quality of life of our patients. Okay. Now let's talk about the different classifications of complementary and alternative therapies, or what we call the CAM, complementary and alternative management. The first one is mind-body therapies, which include meditation, guided imagery, relaxation, hypnosis, prayer, and biofeedback. Another classification is biologically based therapies. This involves the use of natural substances such as herbs, vitamins, and dietary supplements. Okay, manipulative and body-based methods include massage, chiropractic, and osteopathic manipulation. Whole medical systems include traditional Chinese medicines and Ayurveda. Okay. Now, what will be the nursing implications and our roles as nurses in complementary and alternative management, or complementary and alternative therapy? There is a need for us to assess patient using CAM, or complementary and alternative management, to ensure safety and avoid harmful interaction with conventional treatments. Educate patients about realistic expectations, making them understand that complementary therapies may improve quality of life but are not cures. Let us support integrative care that combines best evidence from all modalities and document CAM use in patient history and be advocate communicator among healthcare team. Okay, so to summarize, there is an emphasis on the roles of nurses, such as first, assessment, where there is a need for us to identify patient use of alternative therapies to ensure safety and coordination with medical treatments. Education on providing balanced, evidence-based information and setting realistic expectations about benefits and limitations. Collaboration means encouraging open communication among patients, families, and healthcare providers regarding therapy use. Documentation means recording all therapies for safe, comprehensive care planning. Advocate or advocacy means supporting patient autonomy and holistic care preferences while we safeguard against harm. Evidence-based approach highlights the importance of research and evidence-based in nursing intervention. Many CAM, or complementary and alternative management therapies, lack rigorous clinical trial, but they are increasingly being studied. Critical evaluation of CAM for effectiveness and safety is part of our contemporary nursing. Alternative therapies are important aspect of contemporary nursing care when integrated thoughtfully. So our reference advocate for knowledgeable, compassionate nursing that embraces safe, patient-centered, integrative care, reflecting both scientific rigor and holistic values in health promotion. So that concludes our discussion about complementary and alternative management. Thank you very much for listening.